welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here from the great city of Austin, Texas for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto along with Alexis Iwasa. Alexis, this is our first men's pro doubles match of this event. We got the U.S. Open runners-up, Sam and Jake Bredenbeck versus Diego Garcia and Gerson Miranda. I got to tell you, these two young guns from when they were in junior years from Bolivia, they played doubles for many, many years. So believe me when I tell you, they know their game, they know their stuff. And what can I say about the Bredenbecks? They're the Beastmade brothers. Runners-up at the U.S. Open. Can't say much, really. Highly decorated. Of course, Jake Bredenbeck winning his first pro stop, and the last stop of the season. Fantastic.
That was such an exciting match to watch.
Oh, definitely so. Portland, Oregon. And, Jake was so compelling and so good. So he's got fire on his side for sure. But let's see what happens. It's a skip shot right there by Diego Garcia, who's playing on the left. Gerson Miranda on the right. So I got to tell you, Alexis, out of these four gentlemen on the court, only Jake Bredenbeck is still alive in singles.
Yes.
The other three gentlemen are done in singles, so this is it for them. So expect them to all come out guns blazing, because that's the way to go. Talk about power right there. You got two of the hardest hitters in the game, Sam and Jake Bredenbeck.
What's your viewpoint of having Jake on the right side?
It's interesting, and you know what? Because I saw them at the U.S. Open. I've seen them play for a few tournaments, and not that Jake is the weaker player, but you know what I think? Sam feels comfortable on the left. And I think if you're a smart racquetball, well, any type of player in any sport, if it's doubles, if it's a team, I always let my partner, play where he's more comfortable. Okay. So if Sam is more comfortable, which I think is that matter, I don't want to. Even though I may be stronger on the left, if I make my partner feel uncomfortable, there's no way we're winning that match.
Yeah.
Miranda, Garcia. I got to tell you, a lot of people don't know all about these two. They're not regular IRT players, Diego Garcia and Gerson Miranda. But I will give you this stat, though. Last time they played for Bolivia, well, not for Bolivia, for the Bolivian national team to qualify, they were the only team that took to 3 games Conrado Moscoso and Roland Keller.
That's incredible.
Yeah, the only team that they took them. And really, they're just amazing, amazing players. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if they can transfer that magic to here. Between the legs, Jake. A good shot right there, Jake Bredenbeck. That was close. I think court awareness has been really a good weapon for Jake Bredenbeck. He's playing far better right now than he was a year and a half ago. We've seen a lot of improvements, not just because he won his pro stop back in Portland last month. It's because he has been playing really, really good racquetball. We've seen him reach more quarters, more semifinals. And, I think probably a tipping point for Jake, I think, was Chicago, the KWM Shamrock shootout that was in September of last year when he got to the final versus De La Rosa. That was really good. From that point on, it's been Jake Bredenbeck every time, showing us how strong he is, how good he is. It's a point again for the Bredenbecks. It's 4-3 now. Wow, great shot, Miranda. You know what I like about that, Alexis? That he didn't hesitate to shoot, even though Jake was next to him. He knew where he was. He's experienced enough. And that's sometimes we say, you know, here in the broadcast that we like players to play and not let the ref give them the point.
Yes.
So if you can shoot, shoot. I love it. Three serving 5 now as Diego Garcia tries to serve. Oh, that's a missed shot there by Miranda. Sam tried to get it from the back. He couldn't put a racket on it. A good rally right there. It's a point for the BREDENBECK'S. That's a swing and a miss right there for Miranda, who lost it in the glass. I got to tell you, quick game right now, Alexis, as Gerson Miranda and Diego Garcia take a timeout. We'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back on IRT Live.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer. So it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a timeout from Garcia and Miranda, we're back to the action. Alexis, 7-3 timeout. Too early? Too good? What are your thoughts?
I think Jake and Sam are kind of on a roll right now, and they're just trying to put an end to that. I think as long as you're halfway through the game, it's never too early.
No, never too early. Definitely not.
Although in Junior Worlds, I did see someone take a timeout at 2-0. That's a little early for me.
Really?
To each their own?
Maybe you have to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
There's a little too much heat there for Miranda. So we talked about earlier, Alexis, about how the new ball can change the game. But what about doubles? You know, what do you think about that? How do you think this new ball, type of bounce and all, how do you think that's going to change the doubles game?
For me personally, I don't find it changes anything.
Okay.
And it shouldn't really affect you. I get that there is some balls that are a little bit faster than others, but your overall game shouldn't be affected to it. I think people just find any little reason to complain and say, oh, no, I lost, but it's because of this, and not just because you didn't put in the time or the effort to get to the level that most of these guys are at.
I like to think that we're going to see longer rallies. Yeah, that's what I like to think because of the bounce. So we'll see. It's a good rally right there. BREDENBECK'S go back to serve. Oh, great effort there by Miranda. Unfortunately, couldn't get to that one. BREDENBECK'S 8, serving 4. Wow, great shot. Sam is just really, really, very accurate. I think you mentioned it before. I think he's just a far better doubles player than he is singles. He looks confident, and I like that. I mean, if I would be playing with Jake BREDENBECK, I'd be really confident too.
Yes. Especially when you're playing with your training partner.
Exactly.
Like, it makes a world of difference.
I remember watching Serena and Venus playing together, in tennis. And, they're sisters. They train together. Back in the day, of course. Wow. What was that?
It's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist. All in the wrist, baby. It's a point right there for Garcia. I mean, now they really need that point. Stop the run of the BREDENBECK brothers. Of course, historically, many professional sports teams that have been constituted of brothers have been successful over the years, like Venus and Serena and the Bryan brothers in tennis. I don't know how many Grand Slams they won in tennis. It's just amazing. But, yeah, I mean, if your brother, sister, or rather is your best friend and training partners, hopefully there's good chemistry on the court. Wow. I love Sam's court awareness. He just really didn't look. He knew where he was, and I love that about him. All right, here's another brain buster, Alexis. In doubles, specifically in doubles,
Okay.
which players do you think have the best court coverage in doubles?
Now, are we talking about the individuals themselves or their team?
As a team.
Okay.
As a team that have good court coverage.
Sam and Jake definitely on there.
Mm-hmm.
Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. And I almost want to say Sam Murray and Alex Landa.
Okay. That's the top 3?
I think so.
Here
What are yours?
Here are mine. De La Rosa and Beltran.
Okay, yes. Yes. Unmatched.
Yeah. I think their court coverage is fantastic.
Well, that's what happens when you play together for 50 years.
It's been 100, actually. It's been 100. I would say when they were playing, because I'm not going to talk about it. If we're going to go active players,
Yeah.
all right, then yes, De La Rosa and Beltran,
Okay.
definitely. Jake and Sam. Whoa, that was very interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have to say Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. If you look at the numbers, there's really not much you can argue with. But I think Mar has just great court knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. In the front.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite player to play in the back is Alvaro Beltran. I think doubles on the back is, I will use a word that you've been using today that I haven't used in a long time. He's immaculate.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, very cool. Back to the action here. Miranda with the serve. Oh, Jake. That's a miss right there. It's a good shot there by Diego Garcia. Seven 11. It's a great down the line shot there by Jake. Jake missing that shot, awarding point number 8. You know, this is, I tell you, this is a little bit closer than I thought it would be, but you know, I think the further we've gone into this match, Diego and Miranda have been really, I feel they look comfortable, a little bit more confident. I think for Jake and Sam, it's just another Friday.
Yeah. I'm like, it's probably the first time Miranda and Garcia have been played together for a while here.
Short serve called. You know when the first time that Diego and Gerson played? When they were in juniors for Bolivia, when they were 10 years old. Imagine those kids playing since they were 10.
It's crazy.
Oh, and that's a miss right there by Diego Garcia, just getting ahead of himself. $13 serving 8 in the scoreboard. What a great rally. A lot of pickups. Wow. Very impressive how that rally ended. I got to tell you, you know, it was more defensive than offensive. But right now, game point number 1 for the Beast-Made brothers. That's a near miss there by Sam Bredenbeck. But still, it was just a handout. Jake is now the second server. It's a skip right there by Sam. Point number 9 for Miranda Garcia. Wow, what a great serve there by Gerson Miranda. Short.
Great serve.
Wow. Diego Garcia is just on fire, really. 10-14. Wow, what a great kill shot by Sam. Diego Garcia was pinned to the wall, but, Sam very accurate. He shot really well. No need to ask for a hit or anything like that. And now we have another game point. Sam Bredenbeck. What do you think about that shot, Alexis?
That's incredible.
What a great shot to the right corner. Beastmade Brothers come out on top in game number 1, 15-10. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I want to give each and every one of you one last chance to get my original My Slippers. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code, and you'll get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off and the biggest savings ever. What makes My Slippers different is my exclusive 4-layer design that you won't find in any other slippers. My Slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and they help reduce stress on your feet. Not only that, they come with an indoor-outdoor sole so you can wear them anytime, anywhere. I guarantee they'll be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own. And now you can get them for the best savings ever, only $49.98. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now to get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off. We have extremely low quantities, and once they're gone, so order now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0 in game number 2. Jake and Sam Bredenbeck took game number 1, 15-10. They're on a roll. You know, I got to tell you, Alexis, I think the accuracy of Sam and Jake's shots have played a gigantic role in their success. What do you think that Miranda and Diego need to improve to take this one to 3?
I would say the serves could be a little bit more fine-tuned, as well as just anticipating the next shot from these guys. They do hit extremely hard, so you know it's going to be a little bit higher than normal or pop off the back wall. But and it's hard to say. Like, I can't even say, like, oh, just hit it to Jake or hit it to Sam, because they're both playing really good right now. I don't know, maybe keep it in the middle between them. See who tries to call it off first, or if they don't.
Middle solves the riddle?
Yeah.
Something like that?
I think so.
All right. And that's what I like about Jake. We talked about court coverage in the last game, you and I, and that's court coverage.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you that not that the shot was hard, but he had to be at the right place and at the right time and anticipating. Jake's one of those guys that he doesn't wait for his opponent to lose. He goes out to win. Oh, it's a good pass there by Diego Garcia. It's the handout. Wow, again. Jake, spot rollout. Kept alive. Wow. Got past first Diego and then Gerson. Great shot by Brennan. Talk about passing your opponent. He not only did it pass one, he passed both of them.
See Jake apologizing, saying, sorry, I should have let you hit that one.
Yeah. It's all good, though. Oh, it's a good shot by Sam. Just twisting right now, twisting his hips. Getting the most power from that play. Wow, what a bullet right there from Diego Garcia. Oh, that was a close call right there. I think that clipped Sam. No, it's a point
I thought
awarded.
it was just 2 bounces.
Yeah, you're right. So KPR Rentals and Trucking is an oilfield rental company doing business in the Permian Basin since 2000. They supply mud and water storage, mud mixing pits, transfer pumps, and much more of anyone's surface rental needs. They offer rapid, dependable service, available 24/7, 365 days a year. You can find them on the web at kprrentalsandtrucking.com or follow them on Facebook at KPR Rentals and Trucking. Thank you very much for the support of the 2023 Longhorn Open here in the great city of Austin, Texas. I gotta tell you, Alexis, everything's bigger in Texas, and also the racquetball audience is huge here. A lot of fan base, a lot of people. This is one of the most coveted events of the year.
Right? It's fantastic to see.
So point right there for Miranda and Garcia. Oh, that's a great pass, cross court. Bredenbeck's coming back on this one. 3-3. Another point for the Bredenbeck's. I want to tell you about the Longhorn Open's long and standing partner, the law offices of Charles Grigson. Chuck, as we like to call him, has been practicing civil and criminal law for over 40 years. His experience is unparalleled. He works with individuals and small business throughout Texas and the USA. If you're dealing with a dispute or contract negotiation or got yourself in trouble with the law, Chuck is the man you need to call because he is the man. Check out his website for more information, Chuck Grigson Law. Of course, I want to thank everybody for watching throughout this fantastic Friday. Singles, doubles, men's pro finals on Sunday at noon. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like our post, share our feed. Keep following us on social media throughout this great racquetball weekend. Alexis, I'm very excited for a fantastic Friday, round of 32s, round of 16s, and also, you know, all these doubles action just changes so much. As the day has come along, we see a lot more people coming in here at the Recreational Center of the University of Texas.
Oh, this is a great facility. I love it. They got like 8 courts, big gym.
Gym here is really nice. It's fantastic.
Yeah, lots to do here.
Wow, that was a funny bounce right there. Wow, what a great shot. Sam. Five serving 3. That's a fantastic pass by Jake Bredenbeck. He had so many options for that shot, and he took that one. It was just But, I mean, do you agree that great shot, but it had to be accurate?
Yes.
It had to be accurate.
But he's got years of court experience.
Whoa.
Can't put anything past him.
Wow. What a way to end that one for Jake Bredenbeck. Wow. I think the Bredenbecks are getting ahead very, very quickly and swiftly because it's been consistent play from them. They've haven't made that many mistakes in game number 2, and it all comes down to we don't talk about it much, Alexis. How unforced errors make a huge play in your game.
Yes.
Hey everyone, remember Splathead.com creates cutting-edge sportswear that can be worn both on and off the court. You're not looking good unless you're wearing Splathead. Splathead.com also provides sponsorship grants to players and is a nationwide supporter of tournaments. So when you buy Splathead, you're pretty much helping make all that happen. Go to Splathead.com during the Longhorn Open and use discount code Longhorn25 and get 25% off your order. That is great court coverage right there by Jake, forcing Miranda to go all the way to the front. Jake and Sam are definitely on a roll. And you know who else is on a roll? Core Financial Wellness. Do you ever get the feeling that your money is scattered in too many places? Have you ever wondered how the pieces of your financial puzzle work in harmony with your life goals? Let Core Financial Wellness provide you with a customized approach to financial planning with tax-smart strategies and coordinated investment management that simplifies your life and improves your financial state of mind. Let's nurture your financial wellness today, tomorrow, and together. Core Financial Wellness. So, Alexis, what are your thoughts right now? I mean, 8-3, the Bredenbecks are on a roll, but do you see something right now that could be key for Diego Garcia and Gerson Miranda?
I hate to say it, but I think at this point right now, Garcia needs to take more.
Okay. More shots?
Yeah, I think he needs to control the court a little bit more. Miranda is a fantastic player, but I think he's a little tired from playing all these matches today. He's in a couple divisions. They had 2 rounds of singles today and then doubles. He can tell he has a little bit of fatigue in him.
And overwhelmed a little bit,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I agree with you
I think
on
it's
that.
a lot on the court, especially facing the Bredenbeck brothers, you know. They're a tough team. I think Garcia is making a lot of the points for them, so I think it might be a little easier to call him off until he gets a little bit more comfortable and then gets his foot back in there.
All right. I agree. Well, Alexis, we'll take a short break. The players take a timeout. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back on IRT Live. Back to the action, folks, right here. Jake Bredenbeck to the serve. What a swing from Miranda, but you know what? Jake had him dead to rights. He was right behind him, and he made the correct shot. I mean, that's sometimes what we see some players forget, that if the opponent's in the front, you got to make him go back. If, like right now, Jake saw that Miranda was in the back, and he shot to the front, and another point for the Bredenbecks. We're now in double digits, 10 serving 3. Skip shot there by Sam. Miranda. Great shot. Jake is kind of talking to the refs. He couldn't see that it was a double bounce. It's hard to see when you got 4 guys in there, especially when 2 of those guys are Vikings.
Yes.
Sam, what a great shot down the line. Down the line, Garcia made the right call. 5 serving 10. I thought a screen serve was going to be called, but play continues. Bredenbeck's back to the box.
Towel timeout.
I believe so, and I want to tell you about these great guys over at Gulf Coast Graphics. Gulf Coast Graphics is the industry leader in vehicle wraps and graphics. As a matter of fact, they're the only shop in Coastal Bend certified by Feller 7 years running. If you need something printed, these guys have your back. Vehicle wrap, signs, banners. You get great quality work and great service at the same time. Visit Gulf Coast Graphics at their website for all your printing needs. Wow, what a great pass there by Jake. And another point for the Bredenbecks. You know, I love those passes that Jake, because just when you think he's going to shoot a bullet, then he throws you off with those passes like he's done in the past few points. And I think it's just great, the ball control he has and how quickly you can just, you know, switch the swing and how the speed goes. I think that to master is just a feat in itself.
Yes.
I think Jake is so good at that.
Yeah. I don't think people realize how difficult that is to do.
No, I mean, take a professional baseball player, and you throw a 95-mile-an-hour pitch, and instead of, you know, going full swing for the home run, he tries to bunt the ball or just tries to touch it to get, you know, the guy to second base. That's the beauty of this game too. Of course, you're swinging a racket that weighs 200-something grams with string on it and all the accessories. You know, after a couple of shots, it gets to you.
Yes.
It gets to you. 11 serving 5. Wow, Jake. How does he do it?
I even thought Sam's serve was perfect.
Yeah,
I didn't think Garcia was going to racket on it.
That's a good serve by Sam. Behind the back shot. Just a narrow miss right there. Imagine if that would have gone in. How cool would that have been?
Maybe he'll practice it for next time.
There you go. 2 between the leg shots in a row. How about that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is point number 13. Ooh. That's a point awarded. An avoidable shot. I have to agree with the referee.
Yeah.
So match point number 1. Behind the back get from Jake. Almost kept alive. Wow. I got to commend Jake and his court coverage in that rally. He knew where he was going. It's a skip by Bredenbeck. Jake. Miranda still with the serve. All the right answers right now from Miranda and Garcia. Great shot down the line by Sam. I want to tell you about our sponsor, Texas Racquetball Association, or TXRA. They develop and promote growth of racquetball in communities across the state of Texas. Join the TXRA for the state singles tournament in March and regionals in April. These events are sure to be a ton of fun. Learn more at txra.org as Sam and Jake Bredenbeck have match point. How cool is this? What a great serve by Sam. What a pass by Sam Bredenbeck. He made the right shot at the right time. It looked like he was going to go to the right corner, but lo and behold, pass to the back. What are your thoughts, Alexis?
Fantastic match. It's just hard to beat the Beast-Made brothers.
It really is. Jake and Sam are playing really great racquetball. We expect to see them in the next round. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Jake and Sam Bredenbeck take this match 15-10, 57 versus Gerson Miranda and Diego Garcia. I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. We'll be back in a few minutes for the continuation of the event with another men's pro doubles match here on IRT Live.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.